Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hiya! Hi, we're reversed today.
We are. It's the way the camera is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
It's still
No, it is. And we're twinning.
Yes, we are, and that was not planned at all.
No.
But yes, we both have our blazers on.
As you can see, we're together. So welcome everybody to episode 135 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Madl from Promo Corner. That's what my name badge says. What's yours, badge? Lori's not wearing her badge.
I took mine off.
This is Lori Bolton still from the Magnet Girl.
Still.
So we are here supporting. We're going to get to that. First, we're going to talk about our show sponsor, which is the good folks over at Greater Pacific. They're a full-service agency with over 30 years of experience and thousands of successful projects under their belt. From promotional products in the advertising specialty industry to custom OEM product design and full-scale logistics, they've done it all. They know the ins and outs of CP, SIA compliance, product testing, and project management, making your job easier and your results better. Go visit greaterpacific.com and see how they can bring your idea to life. Yay! I got through that.
Yay, yes, you did. That was very smooth.
I felt like
that
a
was
professional
very,
radio
very smooth.
broadcaster. So
Good.
yeah, as you all can see, we're together, and there might be some interruptions because we just started shop here.
We did set up shop. We
Yeah.
found this cute little restaurant at this beautiful hotel that we're staying at.
Yes, St. Kate.
St. Kate in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
It's actually super cute. I've never been to Milwaukee before.
Me neither.
And it's super cute.
I love it.
I do too.
We should have had that as a Never Have I Ever.
Oh, shoot. We should have.
I wish I had more time because we're staying downtown and it is
Yeah.
really cute. And I walked around the first morning, went and got my coffee, walked down the river, just kind of enjoyed some quiet time. But there are more things that I would like to explore, and that's going to be a goal. Has nothing to do with anything. I'm just rambling here. But when I travel, everybody's like, "How was it?" And I'm like, "I could have been at any city, in any place. I was at a hotel. I didn't ever leave to do anything." So I'm going to be more intentional about when I'm doing traveling to actually see or immerse myself in the city as much as I can.
I love that. And I wanted to come in early, but it was Father's Day. So it was just so hard to come in a day early. And then I guess you could stay a day late. But by the time the conference is over, you kind of just want to get going, right?
I came in early because that was the flight option, and I'm leaving late because that was the flight option. So
yeah, I try to do that too. I try to be intentional about my stays as well.
So while we're here, I did have a quick pick that I wanted to
Yes.
share. Let's see if this one's mine or yours. That's yours. Never mind.
Oh, cute.
So today when we're filming this is day one. So this was welcoming. But yeah, we had a great cocktail reception. They have photo ops. I've made several new friends. The swag is great, the merch, the food stations. I wanted to take a picture when they just released us. Little tiny fruit
Cute.
and pancakes. I don't know what they were.
I don't know, but they looked amazing. So good.
Yeah. So that is what I've been up to. What have you been up to?
Oh my gosh. So I gave you a little collage. It's been busy. So I got up north to Davis, which our keynote speaker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was up at UC Davis. So Lucas is up in Davis. Went and saw my boy, and he works at a speakeasy. So that picture on the top left and bottom right are from his speakeasy. And I have to tell you, proud mom moment. So we have expectations of our children, and they may not always do what we want them to do, but to see him interacting with the public and the consumer was very, very proud. And then the owners happened to be there and came up to me and said, "I just want to let you know how amazing your son is."
That's awesome.
And that just was like, oh, good. She's like, "You did a great job." I'm like thinking in my head, oh, at least somebody thinks that. Yes, exactly. And then there was another picture up there with a group of friends. We did a cooking class. That was actually a Christmas present from our friends, Sean and Laura on the left. That was our Christmas present. So we did a cooking class, and then there's Chef Leo in there. So we actually went to his establishment and had everything out, and he walked us through. And then my girlfriend Shelby did a pop-up Pilates class on a Sunday, 35 people. It was sold out, had a cute little jewelry making station and a coffee bar. So that was super fun. So I've been busy on the go.
That's awesome. And
Yes.
somebody dared me last night walking home, or they thought maybe that I just mess up enough that I would mispronounce Pilates at some point. And so I was like, tomorrow when I record, I will say Pilates or Pilates or make up some new word for it.
Who said that? I don't even
I
want
think
to.
it was Jenny Straub, and I'm going to call her right now.
Pilates. It's not hard to say. There's other words like acai that's harder to say.
Yes, I
than
can never say that
Pilates.
right. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll take the one that starts with an A
Yeah,
up there.
acai. My mom never says it
I'm
right
like,
either.
acai.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get going because people are showing up around us and it's going to get noisy here. So, Lori, I just skipped Lori. See,
Yes,
I'm getting
she
discombobulated.
did. Yes, she did.
We're living with Lori now.
Yes.
I know so much that my brain is working so fast.
I love it. So, living with Lori, we're going to talk about cortisol and its effect on our body. A lot of people think it's a stress response, which it is, but there's so much more to cortisol. And we're going to go over it real quick.
Okay.
So, chronic stress keeps our cortisol high. High cortisol can suppress thyroid function. And as we know, if our thyroid is overactive, it can result in weight loss. If it's underactive, it can result in weight gain. It can disrupt estrogen and progesterone balance and interfere with insulin sensitivity, that's hormones
Yep.
101.
Every woman over 40 should know this.
Yes, they should.
Okay, next one.
Yes. And cortisol isn't, as I was mentioning, just a stress hormone. It regulates our blood sugar, sleep cycles, immune function, and inflammation. When it's chronically elevated, everything downstream feels it, which is true. You feel laggy, tired, just your mood's affected. So cortisol is that fight or flight hormone that we have. And this is why stressed and exhausted often go together when your cortisol is out of whack. Your body is prioritizing survival mode. Energy, digestion, and reproduction get deprioritized when cortisol isn't running the show.
Ooh, okay. Well, I don't care about the reproduction.
I was just going to say,
digestion is very important. If you don't have good gut health, you ain't got nothing.
That's right.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. The usual advice, and this is the root, more sleep won't fix it if your stress is disrupting your sleep. So my watch every day tells me the quality of my sleep the night before. So even though I may think I was getting good sleep, if I'm stressed, I'm not getting my solid sleep. Better nutrition helps, but can't override chronic activation. The nervous system needs to feel safe first.
Mm-hmm.
And then supporting cortisol balance looks like this: consistent sleep and wake times, blood sugar stability throughout the day, movement that doesn't add more stress to the body, which I always go back to. Set your alarm, get up and move your body for 10, 15 minutes throughout the day, a couple times a day, and learning to recognize your own stress patterns and being able to manage that. So it is doable. Cortisol isn't just stress. It affects so many things in our daily life.
I see these videos all the time because, once you get into something,
Yes.
it fills your thread and it has you in its grasp. But I have really sore hip flexors.
Oh, yes.
And I keep seeing that it's cortisol. Stretching isn't going to help. You're just pulling your body apart. But cortisol has a big effect on your pelvis,
your
and
joints, your muscles. And I won't get into details, but stress comes out in different ways that you don't even know. You may feel like, oh, I got this, and your body, so it's coming out in your hip flexors, right?
Yeah.
In different ways, and just being aware of that and being able to say, okay, maybe I need to do a quick check-in to make sure that you're balancing everything.
Okay, well, that's good. Now we know some stuff.
We do know some stuff.
Bum. I know the music is a little loud in here, so that's why we're eating the mic. But
yes.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Our lists are printed next to each other.
I know.
Don't cheat.
I can't see it even if I wanted to. Okay, so American Solutions for Business, ASB, 2 people just retired from their combined service of 49 years.
Whoa.
And that is Amy Spichala. I hope I got that right, Amy. And Wayne Martin. They provided a legacy of leadership, collaboration, and dedication. Again, combined service of 49 years. So congratulations on your retirement. Enjoy. And then Eagle Promotions out of Las Vegas, Nevada. They won the Walt Disney company's rising star for 2026, which is a big deal, actually.
Okay.
So that's pretty impressive. And then at ASI, Matthew Barnes has been promoted to Chief Commercial Officer. He's been with ASI since 2015, so 11 years, but he just recently was promoted to Chief Commercial Officer.
Love it. And I don't have any of those. So
Oh, good.
yay me.
Good.
So not a retirement, but someone, I got a press release right before I came. So Mary Huff over at ID Product Source just had her 15-year anniversary there.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Alex Bradley, I forgot him last time, so sorry, Alex, but he is now the director of key and national accounts over at Blue Generation.
Wow.
So he was at ProTels prior to that. And then ProTels named Tom Ackerman as VP of Intelligent Revenue and Sales Innovation. I do not know what that means, but it sounds fancy. It sounds fancy.
It sounds fancy.
Our friends over at SRG, which is St. Regis Group, recently partnered with Hydro Peak Drinkware. So there's a couple. Oh, they have really pretty pastel drinkware and handles.
Functional.
They're retail. They're a retail brand. Yeah.
Nice.
I think Gold Bond also carries them.
What's it called,
And
Amelia?
Hydro Peak. It's a retail brand. You can find it everywhere. Brian Gill, who was the former CRO at Thumbprint, which was a family business.
Yes.
He left and now he's at the sourcing group. So that was a big change. Brian DeBottis, who's been at Starline, I want to say 25 years. I don't know if that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. He is now the Chief Revenue Officer. He's been there for a long time and he got promoted recently. So congrats over to you, Brian.
Congrats, Brian.
And then coming up down the pipeline, ASI is coming up next month.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to be there.
What?
I'm going to Cabo, baby.
Oh,
Sorry.
I think I knew that. I am going to be 10 days straight in Chicago. Maybe longer. At least 10 days.
I think it'll be the first time in 8-9 years.
We normally record there.
Maybe that I haven't been there. Yeah. We wanted a family trip. Addie's back, obviously, for the summer.
Yes.
And we get back, and then we have to move her into her apartment 2 days later. So it was literally the only week between my travel and my husband's travel. And it's the tail end of one of her internships, so it just worked out well. So, but yeah, hope everybody comes see Lori.
Yeah, come see me. Come see me.
See this girl. Do-gooders.
Oh,
I have.
Do you have a do-gooder?
I do, but I should have wrote down the do-gooder that we did here.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just gonna.
Let me pull it up for you.
Yes, I'm just
I can
gonna
pull it up
wing it
very quickly.
So here we've tried. Women's Leadership has always tried to throw in some version of philanthropy or
A give back,
a
right?
give back. So what they did was yesterday, right after you registered, they had a room and we were stuffing bags that went to support the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. So they assembled hygiene kits. Nobody cares about what time it was. I think she said we did over 2,000 kits that we prepared. They kept running out and having to go back and get more supplies because we were bagging them so fast. We had 2 tables going. So kudos. It supports the local group here, and they deliver pads and tampons to girls and women who do not have access to them. They also do diaper support, but we did not do that here.
I was pulling up one more thing. So it is a nonprofit.
Yes.
Empowers families in need by providing a reliable source of free diapers. And they're using this, rather than menstrual, they're using period supplies.
Periods.
But menstrual cycle.
It's all the same.
Yes, supplies. So a couple facts really quickly. 4.5 million diapers, their impact. 1.9 million period products. 99,453 packs of baby wipes. A little over 5,000 cloth diapers. I love that people are still using cloth diapers. I
That's
really
commitment.
do, right?
Yeah.
Over 2,000 cloth pads, about 500 menstrual cups, and about 1,600
I think that says
period underwear.
Yeah.
So their vision, I'll want to read their vision, Amelia.
Sure. We believe that diapers and period products are necessities, not luxuries. True that.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
They believe in the dignity of choice and that people have the right to choose what personal care products they use. Absolutely. One size does not fit all for everybody.
Oh, that's true.
And they believe that every child and menstruator in Milwaukee, I love that title, menstruator.
Yes.
They deserve to be clean, healthy, and happy.
Amazing. So that was the philanthropic piece here at WLC in Milwaukee. And I always love, they do such a great job. There's a couple of people that do a really good job about researching the organizations where we are at that truly impact the community that we spend a good 3 to 4 days at.
The work group and PPAI work really hard to do that.
Amazing.
So yeah, they've done a great job several years, and I'm glad that this year they put it. I didn't come last year, so I don't know what they did, but years past we would do it at the end, and so people were upset they missed it because they had to catch flights and they didn't realize they should have stayed. So it was perfect that it was being done at the same time as registration, so that it worked out for everybody.
Sorry, Amelia, I was leaving the guest speaker, the opening speaker just left. She was amazing.
She was good. Okay, we're just wrapping right through this. I'm going to save the other do-gooder for next time.
Okay, perfect.
Since we just did that, and then I have one. So, Lori.
Yes.
Have you been watching anything?
I have, and I meant to text you about this because I'm very disturbed.
Uh-oh. Something I recommended that you didn't like?
No, I know you've watched it because you watch everything, right?
I do.
And so my list is very long from Amelia, and she's got some great stuff. I think last time I mentioned, Mark and I watched The Devil Wears Prada, and we wanted to make it to the theater, but it's already been pulled.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to have to wait till I can rent it on Bolton.
So as I was looking for one of Amelia's suggestions, I ran across Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have not watched all of it because it's pretty dark. And
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to be in the right headspace to watch it. It's pretty.
So can you, I made it through not even the first, you call episode, I don't even know. I'm like, what? I had to stop it. I went onto the internet. I'm like, what am I watching right now?
Yes.
I'm not giving anything away because it's
been out forever.
Yes. So, but this lady is basically captured, and her husband's telling her to run with the baby. She's captured her and the child and separated. And then they go into this compound, if you will, where they are wearing these outfits.
Yes. So,
oh my goodness.
Basically a group of, powerful men in the world decide that they want to go back to simpler times. And also in whatever era they are, people are having a harder time becoming pregnant.
Yes.
Women can't do it. So it's not everywhere. I feel like Canada was a free space that people were running to get away from them, but it was definitely in New York. So there are powerful families, and if the women can't get pregnant, they bring in a maiden. They have several people housemaids and everybody that does stuff, but they bring in a specific person for the purpose of being, I would say, a surrogate, but the men actually impregnate them. So it's not like Petri cup.
No.
Yeah, I won't go into detail about how they go about it because it's very triggering for some people.
Yes.
But yeah, it's messed up. I watched 2 seasons and then I had to take a break and I haven't gone back.
So I was watching this and I'm like, I've got to message Amelia because I know she's watched it. I understand you've watched all of it, but holy moly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy
praise be.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to do anything. The women can't even make eye contact with men.
They wear these things called flies, and they're hats.
The flying nun is what it looks like.
But so you can't really see their face. If they're walking down, you can't see their face. I don't know. I was disturbed.
It's very old school. Yeah.
Anyhow, so when you ask, I'm like, I just want to find Amelia's suggestion and see.
There's also a spinoff of that's on Hulu. It's something along the same lines as Handmaid's Tale, but it's the girls that are coming up almost like cotillion style, and they're in a different color. They're in a purple instead of red, but they are also being groomed, and then they're being farmed off to marry these older men so that they can reproduce. It's kind of Hitlerish. They're trying to create a master race. And
Okay. Sorry, Amelia, but you asked, and I meant to text you because I stopped it. I'm like, Mark. And he's like, I know. So it's disturbing. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have something on the
I don't recommend it, but some people it
won a ton of awards.
I'm sure.
But you have to be in the right headspace. So I've already binge watched and consumed. And I got this recommendation from Maddie Weiss, who's at Spectre, Samantha's
Yes.
daughter, and Deborah Gasper. I was in New York with them last week at Promotions East, and we had dinner, and they were talking about the show, and I was like, I do not know this show. How do I not know this show?
Yes.
So I got home and I looked it up. It's called Every Summer After, and I compare it to The Summer I Turned Pretty, but less cringy. There are two brothers involved and a girl, but it's not the back and forth like The Summer I Turned Pretty. So it's on Prime, and it's the description they give are young love. Let me get my dyslexia going here. Young love of childhood sweethearts, and it's coursed over several summers. Like they meet when they're 13, and they're just awkward friends, and they're best friends forever. And they're in this small community on an island in British Columbia. And one family lives there, and the other summers there. And her and one of the boy becomes friends, and there's something that happens, and it's disturbed her, and you don't really know exactly what happens till the end. I hope there's a second season, because there was 8, and they were like 40 to 50 minutes each one, and I watched it in like 3 days.
So that's a never have I ever had question I've ever binge watched, and I can't give that to you because you binge watch these things. It's amazing.
If it's a rainy day and I can't go outside and do anything,
why not?
Also, I can't do like perfect quiet, even though I live in the middle of nowhere. Like I always have a TV on in the background.
Do you really?
Yeah, always.
TV
when I work,
or music?
No, TV, because I can kind of like tune it out and focus if like HD TV or the news is on. But in music, I start singing the lyrics, and then I notice my typing goes to shit because I'm like, might be typing the words I'm singing.
I love it.
Music is in my brain. TV is just like a background.
I love it.
Okay, so never have I ever.
Oof. Want to yours?
There was a lot of people we could ask. Never have they ever been to a WLC before?
Oh my gosh. So can we just stay on this for just a second?
Let's do it.
So I've been coming for a long time, and I wish they would take at the beginning, and maybe they will at some point, of how many people had not been here. I have to tell you, Amelia, I feel old.
Ditto.
There's like so many it's so exciting to see so many young women here participating, but I feel old. I'm definitely one of the older people in the room, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Different perspective.
Well, guess what? Those young people need us old people.
They do.
Because they need to pick our brain.
Yes.
Or like, I'm like, who do you need to know?
Yes, I can connect
normally,
you.
I know almost everybody here, but I have been told, do not quote me on this because I don't. I asked somebody off the cuff and they didn't have the numbers exactly. But I believe I was told there are 95 first timers here.
Okay, so just to be clear, there's 100.
No, there's almost 200 people
so
here.
It's about 50% of the people that are new, which is incredible. Again, that their companies are supporting them to come, because it's not cheap to attend. It's an investment for sure. But I love that. I love that there's that many new people attending. They get to experience this and get that little shot of adrenaline that I get even at this stage in my career, to go back and go, gosh, how can I show up differently? How can I be a leader and have empathy? Like all the great things. So
I loved that I've seen at least one person here that I was the one that told them about this event.
Yes.
And they knew nothing about it. And I was like, you work for a big company. I know they have money. They should be able to get you here. And she was here, and she was in my dine around group. And I was like, full circle moment.
Well, you were like, Lori, how can you not come? You've come like all these years. And I said, you know what? You're right, Amelia. So I signed up, and thank goodness I signed up before it sold out. But thank you.
Okay, so back to our never have I ever.
But we were talking about never have I ever. What was it?
I had one and you had one.
Yeah.
You want mine or yours?
Either one.
Mine is never have I ever been fired from a job. I'll let you answer first.
I have not been fired from a job. Have I hopped, skipped, and jumped? Yes, I have. I've zigzagged. And a reminder this morning with our keynote: never say sorry for your path of what that looks like. But I have never been fired from a job.
Same, never.
Which is amazing.
Surprised. I was trying to think back while you were answering, like anything in high school or
no.
I
had babysitting jobs. I had house cleaning jobs. I worked at restaurants. I worked at fitness clubs. No.
Yeah.
Never.
Nope. I left on my own accord every time.
I know, that's so good.
Yeah.
I'll say my never.
I don't have that life experience, so I don't know what that feels like.
I would be very sad. And I also think on something like that, I do, unfortunately, my parents come into play there. They would be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do?
Yeah, I feel like you really have to toe the line to get fired.
Yes.
These days. That's a
Right?
old person thing to say these days.
These days, but it's true.
Yeah.
Because I see some people, I'm like, what? That's a fireable offense.
Yes.
But not today.
So I worked, I don't know if we've ever gone back this far, but I worked in HR for a while.
Oh, wow.
I was the HR generalist for a seminar company in Kansas City, and we had over 300 employees.
It's big.
And so whenever they onboarded, I would help like get them set up with their insurance. I did all the timekeeping, did the payroll, like if they had issues, workman's comp, whatever. And there were several people that were in the HR office, in my boss's office, in my office, quite a lot. And I do remember people getting fired. And the
Oh my
one
gosh.
offense that I remember, honestly, I don't know if she got fired or just suspended, which is weird to me that you would suspend somebody. 2 girls got into a physical altercation in the lobby of a workplace. And one, I knew both of them. I knew everybody. I was in HR, but
Who does that?
they were in their 20s. But yeah, when you
I
work
can't
for like a call
imagine.
center with a lot of people, there's a very diverse background.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
But
Could you
yeah.
imagine that? Just like,
Yeah, that's the
Like-
closest. So I've seen people be fired, and it's very uncomfortable to be in the room when it's happening to somebody else too,
oh, yes.
and you don't know how they're going to react.
No.
You're like, you wait here with security, while we
Right?
go get your stuff out of your
It's
cubicle.
true.
It's scary.
Yes,
You
it's
don't
scary.
know.
It's scary.
Okay, so we're good girls. We have never been fired,
No. Or gotten into a fisticuff.
and we're doing great on timing. We're literally doing this over a break when everyone else is eating snacks. So shout out again to our friends over at Greater Pacific. Check them out at greaterpacific.com to learn more. Share your do-gooders. And Lori and I are taking summer break. So
we are taking a summer break.
we are not dropping any new episodes in July. You're traveling to Chicago. I'm going to be in Cabo for a while. We can just do a little reset. It's
love
very
it.
important.
It is super important. So, yes, you will not see us until when?
August 14th.
Holy moly.
I'll have
It's-
so much to talk about because I'll have a vacay. My daughter will be moved into an apartment. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
And we're T minus 4 months.
Yeah. I got to find a dress. Gotta book a flight. I gotta get back on my diet when I'm done. 2 weeks on the road.
You look amazing. I haven't
Thank
seen
you.
you since what, PPAI?
Vegas.
So
I've been
6
working
months. You look so
last week and this
so
week
good.
I'm really messing up.
Yeah, but you look amazing.
the old no drinking.
Yes, you look amazing.
There's no dryness on work trips. Just sit
Especially
home.
at women's leadership.
Hide all the wine before I get home, dude.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, well we'll see you all
Have a
again
good
August
summer.
14th. Bye.